the 2-to-1 favorite. Now on the outside is the Australian Starcraft, whose owner ponied up $800,000 to run in this Breeders' Cup Classic. He is saddled with post position number 14. They're in the gate and ready for the start. And they're off. And Sun King breaks quickly from the inside. He's going after the lead, and so too is Suave and Flower Alley, very keen early on today. So those three will vie for the early lead, with Perfect Trip running along in fourth. And Jerry Bailey puts St. Liam up in the fifth position on the outside. And then it's Sir Shackleton running sixth as his stablemate leads the way. Oratorio is seventh toward the inside. Superphonic is eighth. And then the pent-up power of Borrego running in ninth position. A Bit of Gold is 10th on the outside. Starcraft is well held at the back of the pack, along with Jack Sullivan and the latent power of Choctaw Nation, the last of 14. The opening quarter went in 23 4/5 seconds, and it's Sun King hounded by Suave down the backstretch run. Flower Alley lets the speed duel develop before him, running in third position. The half mile goes in 47 3/5 seconds. The pace is reasonable. Farther back in the field, it's St. Liam. He's running along in fourth now. Oratorio moves through on the inside. Superphonic with an aggressive move, 5 furlongs out. Perfect Trip is running along in seventh position. Starcraft has made steady progress down the backstretch run. He is now eighth and covered up in behind horses as they round the far turn, and there's 4 furlongs left in the Breeders' Cup Classic. They ran 3/4 in 1, 12 and 1, and around the far turn, Sun King, Suave, Flower King hovering just outside him. Flower Alley just outside the lead, running in third. St. Liam is there. Superphonic down toward the inside, in with the fighting chance. He's only 2 lengths from the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. And then it's Perfect Trip. Oratorio will come through on the inside. Starcraft is laboring, and Choctaw Nation begins to roll up on the far outside, and they head for home in the Classic. Here's St. Liam, exhorted to the lead by Jerry Bailey. They're in front with 1 furlong to go. Flower Alley fighting him stubbornly all the way. A pitch battle with the 16th to go. On the outside, Perfect Trip, Suave, they're coming down to the line, and St. Liam has won the 22nd Breeders' Cup Classic. Flower Alley was second. Perfect Trip was third. Superphonic and Suave. And there is the happy group with St. Liam. They have just won America's richest race, ridden flawlessly by Jerry Bailey. It might be his last appearance in Breeders' Cup competition, and if it is, it certainly was a good one.
So Jerry Bailey gets his win, and St. Liam does as well, and perhaps enough to make him Horse of the Year. St. Liam, the victory under Jerry Bailey, putting away a stubborn Flower Alley in the final 16th of a mile to win the Breeders' Cup Classic. Let's look again at those final strides, and Flower Alley, the 3-year-old, was a very determined. Oh, here they come to the top of the lane.
Flower Alley there in the yellow cap and the blue blinkers. St. Liam in all pink, ranging up on the outside. And it's these two who will separate themselves from the rest of the field. St. Liam edging ahead, looking like he had it won, but watch Flower Alley come back. So tenacious, this 3-year-old. But it's said that a very good 4-year-old older horse will always beat a very good 3-year-old. And so it is. St. Liam.
As the connections watch that stretch duel unfold. And Donna's with Jerry Bailey.
Jerry, you extend your lead now to 15 wins in the Breeders' Cup races, but it was a kind of a tough day.
It was, you know, and I've been there before, and Archon pulled me out 1 year, Cigar pulled me out 1 year, and thank God for St. Liam.
Speaking of St. Liam, everybody thought 1.25 miles just wasn't his distance. What did you think going into the race?
Well, and he wasn't going to get the best of it, you know, he probably went 1.25 miles and then some because of his post. But, you know, I really thought the way he was training, Dickie was happy with him, that he probably could get it, and he certainly was up to it.
Speaking of his post, the 13 post position, how was your trip? How'd you manage to save any ground?
Well, you know, the funny thing was he broke and went out. I mean, so I was losing more ground the first 50 or 60 yards. But once I got him over, he settled in and was pretty relaxed.
What about, you said he broke and went out. The way this gate is set up here in this dog lake, that makes it a little tough.
It does, and even old horses who have been around here a long time, they've never run out of this chute most often, and certainly not from the 13 post.
Okay, a lot of talk about your retirement. I was hoping the answer would be no, because you'd win on our horse in the juvenile, First Samurai, but now, what do you think the verdict's going to be as the year comes down to a close?
You know, I'm going to ride through Thanksgiving, which I traditionally do, and then I'm just going to think about it for a little bit. Enjoy this one for right now, Donna.
So you're going to be thankful on Thanksgiving and go from there?
I'm already thankful.
Jerry, good luck to you in whatever you decide to do. All right, Tom.
Jerry Bailey thankful for a 5th win in the Breeders' Cup Classic as he took St. Liam home to victory. St. Liam in the winner's circle after the victory in the Classic with Jerry Bailey aboard, and the 2nd win of the day for trainer Rick Dutrow. Let's take a look now at our Dodge Hemi winning performance of the day. St. Liam in the Classic. Let's go to Trevor.
Thank you very much, Tom. That's him in the pink colors on the outside, just behind the 9 Flower Rally. So basically, these two hook up from the quarter pole home. Sun King with the white cap is going to fade out of this one. And here they come on the outside now. The pink colors, St. Liam, and just inside Flower Rally. They both had absolutely no excuses. Clear sailing throughout. Here it's a nose-and-nose horse duel through the lane. And I think here it's just the older horse had more stamina, had more power, and probably that 4-year-old against the 3-year-old. The 4-year-old will invariably come out on top. Jerry Bailey's last ride, I would have to say I doubt it. I think Jerry's still loving it out there, and what a win this one will be for him. So let's hope we see Jerry Bailey back again next year. Big win, St. Liam in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
And that's our Dodge Hemi winning performance. St. Liam owned by William K. Warren Jr. and Suzanne Warren. 5-year-old horse by St. Bellotto. Have a Quiet Dance by Quiet American, and bred in Kentucky by Edward P. Evans. Still waiting for the official payouts in the Breeders' Cup Classic. We'll take a break. We'll have the payoffs for you when we return. Welcome back to the Breeders' Cup World Thoroughbred Championships. Jerry Bailey on St. Liam wins his 5th Breeders' Cup Classic. And we're still waiting for the payoffs to be posted in the gloaming at Belmont Park on this chilly Breeders' Cup Day 2005. There's St. Liam headed back to the barn as we go to the Century 21 Winner's Circle and Mike Battaglia.
And St. Liam, always been a good one, runs the best race of his career to win the Breeders' Cup Classic, powered by Dodge. We've got Bill Warren, the owner, Jerry Bailey, who put up that great ride. Rick Dutrow's had such a great day today, winning 2 of them. On hand to make the presentation, president of Breeders' Cup, we got D.G. Van Cleef. And to make the actual presentation, Fred Diaz. He is the director of Dodge Brand Communications, Daimler Chrysler. Fred, sir.
Thank you. Dodge is a very, very proud sponsor of the NTRA and the Breeders' Cup Classic. And I guess when it comes to extreme horsepower, St. Liam and Dodge have a heck of a lot in common. Congratulations on a fantastic performance.
Thank you so much. Grab the trophy there. Give it to Bill. Bill, congratulations.
All right, this is fantastic. I've got to thank a lot of people for their prayers. Father Hesberg at Notre Dame, Father Tim Scully at Notre Dame, Father Casey at St. Francis in Tulsa, the Sisters of Mercy in St. Francis in Tulsa, and Father John Gaffney. They all said masses for me.
If I'd have known you had that many people praying for you, I'd have bet more. Jerry Bailey, first let's talk to Rick. Rick, what a day you had. 2 wins. This horse just ran just like you told me he would. You said he was prepped for his best race, and he was.
Well, we just got lucky. We got through all the problems, and man, I just couldn't be happy. I don't even know what to say. I can't even talk.
Congratulations, you've done a great job. And Jerry Bailey, what a ride you put up. That outside post that can always be a problem, but you overcame it.
It can. I thank God for my wife and son who got me through the hurricane down there. They were very strong. For Mr. Warren, for Dutrow, and especially for St. Liam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know you've answered this 100 times. But what a fitting way this would be to go out with a win in the Breeders' Cup Classic aboard St. Liam, Jerry.
If this is my last Breeders' Cup race, then it's the best way to go out. Thanks.
It's a very emotional time for you, I know.
Yeah, it is.
Congratulations. You've done a great job. Rick, congratulations. Bill. And just a huge race. An emotional time here for St. Liam. We can get your wife in here also. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Right,
we felt good about it, and it worked out. And Jerry's a fabulous rider.
The greatest jockey and the greatest trainer.
Yes,
we really did. The greatest all around. All right. St. Liam does it, Tom.
All right, Mike, and we're still waiting for the payoffs. We still have no payoffs in the Classic. And while we wait for those, let's get to one of our final orders of business here. A couple of goodbyes, and first to our colleague Chelsea Canty, who's retiring after 30 years as the first lady of TV racing coverage on CBS, ABC, ESPN, you name it, and of course for the last 5 years here on NBC. She's been my safety net and has brought to all of us rare insight into every aspect of thoroughbred racing and breeding, and always with a smile, always consistent good humor. She knows everybody in the thoroughbred business, and one look at a horse speaks volumes to her. A classy lady. Will really miss you.
How lucky have I been to have my passion be my profession, but I thank all my TV families, especially you. It's been an honor sitting here.
Thanks, Charles.
See y'all on the backstretch.
And our second goodbye is to the Breeders' Cup itself. Back in the early 80s, the fertile mind of the late John Gaines hatched the idea of a championship day for racing. He, John Nehrude, and others sold the concept to the late Arthur Watson at NBC. We were there at the event's birth in 1984, through its infancy as a toddler and then as a teen. Not too difficult, those teen years. And now into young adulthood. And now, like a lot of 22-year-olds, the Breeders' Cup is looking to leave the nest and head in a new direction. Next year, it'll move over to ESPN. For all the hundreds of people in front of the camera and behind the scenes, this has been a labor of love, especially for two of us who have appeared on all 22 broadcasts. Yours truly really was my ticket to NBC, and of course Tom Durkin, who has called every single Breeders' Cup race. 100 years from now, when they're reviewing the old races, I'm sure they'll be as thrilled as we all were by his calls. And so a farewell to the Breeders' Cup, and good luck. It truly is one of the great days in American sport. The prices have just this moment gone up. St. Liam $680 to win the Breeders' Cup Classic. It's been a great 22 years. So long, everybody.